prophesy. You will live. You will live. Israel. 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 We prophesy. You will live. Gave us the keys to death, hell, and the grave. He gave us the keys to conquer every mountain. Yeah. He gave me the keys to set the captive free. Yeah. He gave us the keys, go, to prophesy to dead bones. Do it tonight. Do it tonight. You will live. Say, Israel. We prophesy. Say, you will live. Do it with us. Let's do it together. Go. You will live. You will live. Come on, let's go. I prophesy. You will live. Do that again. Here we go. As loud as you can. Go. Beautiful. Do it again. One more time. Listen to these words. He gave us the light to pierce into the darkness. Yeah. He gave me the words see into the future. He gave us the sound to reach this chosen generation. He gave me the keys, yeah, to prophesy to dead bones. Let's go. You will live. Come on, everybody. Do it. You will live. I prophesy. Do this again. You will live. Israel. Israel. Go. I prophesy. Yeah, you know.
Well, Shabbat Shalom and welcome to Israel Update. We just saw this incredible moment with Kim from the Sea of Galilee. And wow, him prophesying, Israel, you will live. It's, I think, as relevant today, and I say this all the time, but I think it's so relevant right now, especially with what's going on, with so much turmoil taking place. I think that that prophecy to the nation of Israel is just as relevant today. And this is some of what Doobie and I are going to be speaking about. So Doobs, let's jump straight in.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, first of all, this was an unbelievable concert. It was so hot out there. It was just crazy, but the people started to perform. And I remember the Shalva kids that they were
Yes.
joining in. It was just unbelievable how kids
Beautiful.
just believed in their ability and prophesied over them after being there and seeing them in the beginning. Nobody really believed. And he just orchestrated all this. And now look where Shalva has reached, the biggest stages in the world.
It's
This band
amazing.
is unbelievable. And Kim and Jane, they believed so much in the special needs children. They have their own special needs children, as we all
Yeah.
know. It's just unbelievable. This was an amazing, amazing prophecy and a great concert.
Yeah, it was.
And these words are so encouraging. Israel, you will live. And we just talked a little bit before the broadcast, trying to figure out what we're going to speak about this week, because there's so much going on with the politics and negotiations at the president's house and the opposition and the coalition and all these. And in the meantime, so-called almost under the radar, the International Agency of Atomic Energy has been supervising inside Iran. Of course, as far as the Iranians are collaborating with them, and we know that they have a lot of clandestine operations and they're hiding a lot of things. But just now they came out with a report, which is not such a great report, that the Iranians were able to enrich to 60% of a 114 kilograms of uranium.
Oof.
Now, they have the ability to reach 90%, which needs to get to an atom bomb. You know that to get
Yes.
to a nuclear bomb, they need 90%. And they were already caught with 3.7%, which is like almost on the verge. And it takes days, if not to say maybe a week or two, for them to enrich that to 90%. They have the ability to do that.
Oof.
And this is 23 times more than the agreement, the accord that they made in 2015 with the international community.
Yes.
So Iran is breaking through, and he's breaking the rules, and he's breaking the laws. And this nation that has been carving on their flag that they want to destroy Israel, they are now, according to the International Agency of Atomic Energy, they are now within reach of 2 nuclear bombs within
Oof.
weeks or days. And Israel has been saying recently, and we heard the Israeli chief of staff, that we are not too far from having to deal with Iran by ourselves, because we cannot trust the international community, and definitely the regime, the administration that is in the US right now. So I'm telling you that this is a situation, and I've heard that some people just, we know Donald Trump said that he's going to campaign. We heard DeSantis is going to campaign, and Nikki Haley is going to campaign, which, I know that Trump has the biggest support, and based on the history of what he's done for Israel, the best president ever in the history of this world for Israel, we just believing that something must happen, because we don't want to be attacking Iran when there is an administration that flee out of Afghanistan, that ran away from Syria, that is it's helping financially with Ukraine, but not really standing bold against Russia, Iran, and their proxies. And Israel is in a situation that, again, like always, we need to pray, but also we need to take action. And I'm feeling that something is cooking, because Israel is not going to let a report like this go without any action.
And this is something that I think we have to be aware of. And it's something that I say often. The country of Iran is theocratic in nature, which means it's governed by their laws of theocracy, meaning what they believe the Quran to say, what they believe is the declaration and proclamation given to them by their supreme power, is that the Jews are infidels, that Israel needs to be wiped off the map. And so we're not dealing with people whose baseline is democracy. We're dealing with people whose baseline is theocracy, and it's genocidal theocracy. So they believe that they are put on this planet to bring death and destruction to the nation of Israel and to the people of America and to anybody who stands in the way of their goal of establishing an Islamic caliphate. And so this is not small news. This is not something that we can just kind of breeze over. This is something that's going to have an impact. And Israel can't afford to let this go by. Israel cannot afford to let this just slip by under the radar, even though major news stations aren't going to report on this because it's not popular news. People don't want to face it. They don't want to deal with it. But we're people who stand with Israel no matter what. Here at this ministry, I know what Kim would be doing if he was here right now. And what Kim would be doing is saying to everybody, give, show support to Israel. We want to be those people who are able to put more bomb shelters in. We want to be those people who are able to bring support to the soldiers we're already helping. And even as I'm speaking, there's a red link that's popping up on your screen. I'm encouraging you now in this time of uncertainty. We heard Kim prophesy, Israel, you will live. It's the perfect time to sow into this. We want to be able to help. We want to be able to give. And we want to be able to bring you footage of those things, to be able to show you what it is that we're doing to help. And so I'm encouraging you, click on the red link. If you don't yet belong to the Israel Partnership Program, go and have a look at that on houseofdestiny.org or israelupdate.org. Go and look at it, join, be part of the Chai giving into life, giving into Israel, because as Doobie's been speaking, it's just such a reminder that this is life and death. This is so much bigger than what we've seen before, because the reality is that what Iran could accomplish with 2 nuclear bombs, what took Hitler years to do. And that could happen in a moment. Now, we know that God's plan for Israel is eternal. We know that. But we also know that we need an American administration that stands strong with Israel. We know that we need governments and leaders who are going to stand with her. So I'm encouraging you, give, sow, let's trust God together that every hidden work of darkness is going to be brought into the light, and that something is going to happen to shift in the United States to stand and say, we stand with Israel. We're not going to put up with this. And as it was Golda Meir, I believe, who said it, if Israel's enemies laid down their weapons today, there would be peace in Israel and around the world today. If Israel laid down her weapons today, there would be no Israel tomorrow. And that's the reality of what we're dealing with. Israel wants peace. They want to be able to work together with everybody. But when there's this genocidal, theocratic death cult that wants to bring obliteration, we as Christians, we as people who love the Jewish people, have to stand and show our support. Now is the time. It is so important for us to do that. And so, Doobs, thank you for sharing this with us. If anything breaking happens, we're going to bring that to you as well. But let me encourage you, keep watching every week. Next week, we'll be back with another moment from Kim, giving you an update about what's happening in the nation of Israel. So we love you. Thank you for watching. God bless you guys.
Over 40 years ago, Kim and I embarked on a ministry journey that has now become a global network through the power of the internet. As part of this pioneering work, we are gathering people from all over the world to worship together, grow in our faith, and inspire hope through an uplifting message. We are dedicated to reaching out with God's message of hope and love to all without discrimination or judgment. We invite you to join our House of Destiny free membership that allows you to connect with members from around the world. Through our prayer wall, you can post your requests and have others join us in prayer. It's so powerful when the saints gather and believe for a breakthrough. We invite you to join today. Simply click the online church login and sign up. Partnerships are vital to our global outreach, enabling us to take the love and hope of Jesus Christ to those who need it most. Our Boots on the Ground Partnership Program physically ministers to those in desperate situations all over the world. The Israel Partnership furthers Kim's legacy of outreach to Israel and Jewish people worldwide. We invite you to become a partner today. We are here for you, and we have worked hard to provide the resources and tools to help you grow in your faith. Join us today and be part of a community that inspires hope, brings restoration to life, and often healing from the past. Together, we can make a difference, and we thank you for your ongoing support.